So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. So straight into the action. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Romario. Little pass back. That's a cute ball. And he's picked it up out wide. It's a Cruyff! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Simeone. Llorente. That's tidy. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cruyff. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Always goal side. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, good effort. And it's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Simeone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He is through here. And that's been... He's had a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Marcelo, looking for a runner. A header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Marcelo. Cruyff. Yamal. He's played it back. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Romario, and he's running through. Shot at goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control. Hansko. Lookman. Cruyff. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Baina. Looking for the run. Neatly clipped into space. He's in a good position here, and he's definitely onside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Koke. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Simeone. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And now the breakaway. Cruyff! Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! He's kept it out, just. And it's been taken short. Neymar's cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Piqué. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Tries one from range. Oh, it's come loose. Simeone. Now it's Griezmann. That is good alertness. That's a little off target. Hansko. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played in by Lookman. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Marcelo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neymar. Yamal has created one goal already. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Inter Milan producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. And here is the first touch of the second half. Now this could be a chance. Piqué. Now it's Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Chouameni. And it's Cruyff. Neymar, who is rarely short on confidence. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Simeone. And that has put paid to that. Marcelo. Now Neymar. It's a searching pass. Not the most accurate pass. It's Neymar! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Inter Milan, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Romario is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
He's in a great position here. Kubil clears it away. Can he get on the end of this? Simeone, and they can counter here. Baina. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Yamal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Lamine Yamal probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And now they can spring out of defence. Baina. Lookman receives it in a wide position.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Romario. Knocks it into space. Plays it in low. Koke.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Alvarez. He has a look up. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Simeone. Tchouaméni. Romario. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get onto this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cruyff. Romario. Chance here to counter. Koke. Simeone. Alvarez is onto this. And a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 21. Cambio di giocatori.
Alexander-Arnold. That's destined for the flank. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's straight offside. So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Tries. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Baina. Koke. And Gonzalez. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Neymar. Cruyff.
Il quarto uomo indica
And it's
2 minuti
Rivaldo.
di recupero.
And here's the chance to counter. 2 minutes to be added on. Played in. Hansko deals with that comfortably. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Romario taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
He's shooting! Varane completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tchouaméni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neymar. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is from... And the finish!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
Cadiz really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And it's from Mario. And he's and the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Places it, and he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way. Romario looking for options for movement. He's got away. Great vision. Oh, well played. That's put paid to the danger. And this is Cruyff. Marcelo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Piqué is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Neymar. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's from Mario. And here's Mbappe. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now he's got space here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Looking to play him in. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Big chance, tries a shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Alexander-Arnold. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tchouameni. That's a sharp pass. Great. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
This is a promising build-up. And here's Romario. Romario! That's the end of the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Inter Milan just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Yamal's cross. Good read, needed to be.
Inter clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Pings in, he's rising! He will be livid with himself. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. The less said about that pass, the better. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Romario is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he is deftly away. He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Yamal, Cruyff, passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Hangs in a cross, and he's there to get it away. Inter Milan have got it back, and they'll have another go. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! Has fallen kindly here. Relentless, just relentless. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Cadiz choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, that's a key interception. Over to the right flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cadiz making further changes here and in quick succession.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19, el dorsal 16 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11. El dorsal
Rafael Varane,
22.
always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Marcelo. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Suso. Into the last quarter of an hour. It'll be a throw-in. Tchouaméni. And Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. And it's Cruyff. Nice-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Yamal. And they're back on the ball again. Yamal. Out for a throw. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Inter Milan are almost home and dry now. Now it's Suso. And that's another good win of the ball. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Romario. And Cruyff! And that is great goalkeeping. And it's Rivaldo. And he's intervened well there. Suso. Now it's Romario. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found a way through. And can he finish? It's a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Suso. Cruyff quietly revving up. Just eases him off the ball. Inter. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Romario happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.